Hey guys, it's Dan from MYBio. I thought I'd share a quick story with you that might make your business a little more money and also acquire some more clients for you. So I got contacted the other day by a guy who owns a small real estate brokerage. He'd got my contact information, my virtual contact information from a chiropractor who we both go see. So anyway, I told him I'd meet up with him and see what he had going on. So we took a look at all of his basic advertisement things, and he's doing all the things that he should be doing according to what all the other real estate agents are doing and brokerages and stuff. So what I did is I took a look at it and I said, okay, so I got a question for you. Tell me about fifth grade. What went on with you in the fifth grade? Can you tell me it? And he thought about it for a second. He said, can't really remember much. I remember playing kickball at recess. And he said, I remember Miss Smith, she had bad breath. But other than that, I can't tell you much about fifth grade. And I said, well, why don't you tell me, can you remember the story of Three Blind Mice? And he said, yeah, everybody knows that story. Since I was a kid, everybody knows. I said, okay, tell me about Santa Claus. He laughed at me and he said, yeah, everybody knows Santa Claus and Rudolph. I said, yeah, you can tell me those stories. You can remember stories from a little kid, kindergarten age, but you can't remember an entire fifth grade, an entire year. I said, this is probably the cornerstone as to why your clients or potential clients aren't calling you, or why you're not gaining extra business, is you're lacking a story, a memorable story that links you to emotions and makes people remember you or want to do business with you. So I said, look, I wanted you to take a look at this quick video. It's a little sci-fi video, nothing fancy, but it's about the moral of the story and where you might fit in on it. I said, take a look at it and then let me know where it fit in. So I'm going to share it with you. I want you to watch it, and then I want you to figure out, as far as a business, where you're fitting in this story. And then I'm going to get back with you and we're going to talk about it.
On the desolate expanse of Sandust, Handu, the sagacious mentor, Tandori, the daring pilot, and Isha, daughter of the King of Three Moons, found themselves stranded after a harrowing escape from a muster destroyer spaceship. Muster Order troops, the relentless enforcers of galactic oppression, touched down on the planet, closing in on the heroes' outpost. With only 24 hours before the muster orders seized them, the trio scoured the shadowy corners of local pubs and transport docks. Arrogant captains, each with promises as transient as the planet's winds, handed out business cards. But in the race against time, these encounters offered nothing but unreliable claims. In the midst of despair, a glimmer of hope emerged in the form of the first mate of the Galactic Hope. Handu, the master strategist, handed over his communication device, a critical lifeline. In the clandestine exchange, the first mate sent Captain Duran's contact information and a specially encoded message. As Handu, Tandori, and Isha huddled in the dim light of their hideout, the holographic transmission from Captain Duran unfolded a tale of rebellion. Duran, a former Empire pilot turned rogue, revealed his ship's formidable capabilities, an experimental prototype, faster than light, armed with beam multi-cannon lasers, and a dreaded Tibble 3 destroyer killer. The intensity of their mission heightened as Captain Duran disclosed the stakes. The fate of the galaxy rested in the hero's possession of vital information. The evil wizard leading the Empire, Jackus, personally tracked them, understanding the catastrophic implications if the heroes escaped and turned the secrets over to the Resistance. Engulfed in chaos. Amidst the loading of the Galactic Hope, Muster Order troops emerged, lasers ablaze. The heroes engaged in a fierce firefight, outnumbered 10-1. Empire scouts, relentless in their pursuit, attempted to unload a cobalt cannon from their transport, a weapon capable of obliterating the Galactic Hope. Escape amidst the storm. Undeterred, Handu, Tandori, and Isha fought their way onto the Galactic Hope just as it began its ascent. The Empire scouts, eyes fixed on the approaching cobalt cannon, aimed to unleash destruction. In a moment of sheer heroism, Captain Duran, with one eye on the sky and the other on the scouts, unleashed a furious barrage of laser blasts from the Galactic Hope's guns. Triumph in the stars. The Cobalt Cannon, the Empire's weapon of annihilation, was reduced to debris as the Galactic Hope soared into the cosmic abyss. The heroes, battered but victorious, gazed back at the dwindling planet below. They had not only escaped the clutches of the Muster Order, but had thwarted the Empire's plan to silence them. Virtual contact. Unveiled. It was then, as the stars shimmered in the vastness of space, that the heroes revisited the contact card and the encrypted message. Captain Duran's video, embedded in the card, became a symbol of hope, the demonstration of defiance against the Empire. The digital message, a whispered urgency, had not only saved them but secured the galaxy's future. The heroes, fueled by the knowledge that their pivotal choice of the Galactic Hope and Captain Duran had not only saved their lives, but had averted a catastrophe for the entire galaxy, continued their journey into the uncharted realms of rebellion. The contact card, a beacon in the darkness, and the encrypted message, a key to salvation, lingered as a testament to the power of information and the courage to defy tyranny. What's your message of hope to your clients? Will you share your story and save the galaxy? You must have a virtual card with a message and a MYBio biography story. They are counting on you.
All right, so you just finished watching the short sci-fi video, and the story in it is about the message of the hero's journey. And your clients or potential clients, they are the heroes, not you. Most people focus on the salespeople are viewing themselves as the hero, and when in reality you are the Obi-Wan, you are the guide to your client, who's the hero, going on their journey to solving their quest, which is very important to them, saving the galaxy. And that could be purchasing or selling a home or getting a new car or whatever it is in business. And you need to project yourself with a story that can be remembered and that will help them. So what happens is, I told this guy that all of his real estate advertisements and marketing were just like everyone else's, and he was following the book. The difference was he didn't have deep pockets like some of these big companies to continuously bombard people. So he was going to have to create a competitive edge by creating stories that stuck in people's heads. And these stories are the things that people remember. Just like the nursery rhymes from when you're a child, you remember them your whole life and can repeat them and tell them. And I told him, I said, look, basically your company is the 5th grade. You can't remember the 5th grade because it wasn't interesting. There wasn't a good story there to stick with you and remember. But you remember these nursery rhymes, Santa Claus story and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and all of these things. These type of simple things with these stories are the things you need to do with each potential client and your current clients to win them over to such an extent that they refer you to other people. Once you have that heartfelt story embedded in them, then you can use the other means of advertising or talking or telling about your product, because you've already won them over. So I have a 2-phase process I use. One is the virtual contact card, because all business cards you hand to people, about 90% of them end up in the trash. So you want to give someone a virtual contact card, just like in the story, but along with that, unlike the other captains, because my friend and all of his salespeople were giving out business cards that were getting thrown away. They were giving out contact information that was getting discarded or not used. But if you were to share your virtual information along with the short story, and within that story it's something that helps people. You don't just want to tell a story about yourself. You want to tell a story about how you can do something through your skills and knowledge that helps them, whether it's save money or make selling their house simpler, whatever it might be. You want a creative story within your virtual contact information It makes them remember you and want to share that with everybody they know, because then they get to be a hero to other people. So you get the point where I'm going. So I helped him create a narrative of a couple of stories. I helped him create a mindset that every house they list, they have a story about that house in the section that the public reads. That it wasn't just a list of features, just like a car. It was a story.
Stories sell. Personal stories, business stories, life stories. Without a good story, you're losing 90% of your clients. Let MYBio tell your story. Contact us right now, click the link, email, or call us. Your story is going to make all the difference.